the semifinal match of the Nuffle Challenge Series Season 2, Nuffle Be Praised. We have Josiah Frost's Pax Romana taking on Boardbot 18's Goth Bondage Party. I am NBB President Stymie, joined this time by fellow coach, fantastic Dr. J. How are we doing today?
Yeah, looking good, looking good. Looking good for a Cross the Seas semi-final, I believe.
Oh yeah, let's take a look at the...
And the dreaded Strength 6 Croxiger. Controlled by Pax. That was one of my, when I first played him, was my my first worry. And luckily he didn't do too much damage. But it looks like he's caused some since.
Alright, so I didn't see who won the toss. No one's told us, so we're kind of deficient in that regard. So it looks like either Bondage Party won and deferred, or the Romana accepted. Yeah. They also took a stadium upgrade here. I suspect it has to do with a free bribe for fouling. Would you think that's what he picked? Because I don't know. I don't know if you have a way to tell. Maybe I can find out.
I mean, I don't even know if you can tell when the pitch has been upgraded, to be honest.
Well, maybe it'll surprise us delightfully down the way.
The Bondage Party usually a fouling team?
No, but
I know there's Josiah.
Josiah definitely is.
Yeah, I think he's got a special skink.
Oh, he's got these, many skinks that are gonna foul. He's got a lot of them, so I don't think he necessarily cares if a couple of them leave the pitch. That's got to be the what he's going with. But just taking a look at the skills here, he's got block Sauruses, block Mighty Blowsaurus, block Tacklesaurus, a Dodge Saurus. Ooh, Dub Skulls rerolled all right into, and the tackle comes into play right here. Oh, and Beholder is removed from the pitch. He's also got. All right. Yes, it's a knockout game. That's great.
I have noticed the Sneaky Git is on the bench.
Sneaky Git, sidestepping piece. He's got a diving tackle piece.
No, he's got two. He's got a Sneaky Git on the bench and on the pitch, so he is really
he's got
fine.
a diving catch, sidestep skink. Yeah, he's got some foul ability, and he's got some block, and he's got a Croxagore that has a strength up, which is good when you factor in the ridiculous strength 5 piece that he has. So that's good combat there.
Yeah.
I mean, Board's team, the Goth Bondage Party, is basically a tale of just ridiculous stat ups. I mean, you've got an agility 5, blocking,
Witch Elf.
just Witch Elf with leap, which is just disgusting. You've got a strength 5 blitzer with frenzy, which is just disgusting. You've got a lineman with strength 4 just to have him. Oh, heck, he was injured. I tell you, though, first turn.
No, he's out of there.
He's bringing the wood. First turn.
And a stat down as well. He is. It looks like he's out for some pain. The poor Bondage Party. He's not going to be causing too much.
Is that what his injury
was? It was movement down.
Didn't even sweat it. He's definitely keeping his apothecary for those very important pieces.
Yeah. That's it. He's accepted that.
An excellent opening turn by Frost.
That's it. They're laying the groundwork for a long haul.
Free bribe. He did add the free bribe. And the Gimp is knocked out. All right, so Frost won the toss, received, and and picked the bribe. Oh man, look at this.
Oh, that's a great start. He's got the cage working as well. Headed up by the Strength 6 Croxiger. I always find it hard going up against those 6 Sauruses. When you got a Strength 6 Croxiger to lead them, it's just that little bit more worrying.
Oh, it absolutely is. I mean, let's not sleep on Frost's team here. He's got some beasts. But yeah, I always found that when I ran lizards, they let me down. But when I go against lizards, I just don't know how to deal with all that strength 4.
No, same here. Same here. The death match recently, I couldn't handle it. I got slaughtered by them.
And he's
Oh, and
tossed.
he's off.
Gonna burn that bribe immediately. So now, Bort's out of bribes. Frost still has his, and he was able to get a pitch removal. This is very interesting.
Yeah. Plenty of action still yet to come here.
Oh my god!
Just noticed the assassin
it's wide open
as well. Yeah, it's in.
He's only had 1 injury, so you're still talking a wake up and a reserve piece, and he's right back at full strength.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Wow, double pow. Hot skewer. He's got to be fresh.
Oh yeah.
This may be his rookie game here. I'm not familiar with him. He's definitely going to be fouled, I feel. Well, their AV is low to begin with, right? So you don't really need marks. And if you got a guy with dirty player.
Yep.
Or is it sneaky git that he has?
Where is it? Yeah, sneaky git on Hadrian.
So still worth the risk.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially with
anyway,
the.
It's still a 54% chance, right? This break as it turns into 7 or 46, either 46 or 54 break, either way. It's great.
Looks like he's probably going to break down the side for the ball. Although by the looks of it, he's probably more interested in taking a few more L's out, make this drive a bit easier for him.
Yep. I have a feeling a lot of people are watching, but Twitch is still telling me 0. I'm just going to go ahead and ignore that.
Yeah. In the semi-final match, you'd think that people are going to be cramming through the gates. Yeah, there we go. I think he's built himself a defense wall for the wing.
He's going to go really aggressive with it, it seems. I mean, he can still stall plenty, but likes to stall from a better position.
Yeah.
Let's see that.
Well, outnumbered him with 3 people off the pitch at the minute. He can afford to commit some men to the ball placement, as he seems to be doing quite well. Getting back to the bondage.
Well, those ridiculous pieces are still, for the most part, on the pitch. So, you definitely see a leap into that cage blitz. Because he's got this piece marked. He can mark that Crocs, he can mark that front side Saurus, and then he could leap in with Tickles. I know it seems ridiculous to say, but you can't.
Oh no, but...
Have you seen leap with the pieces that don't leap? It's so stupid. They just kind of like levitate over into like the next square. They don't have the cool like flipping animation. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I know. That's weird. Because have I given a leap? No, I give him a jump up. I was just thinking about the elf team I was creating, but no, they've already got leap, so that's why.
Oh, that is unfavorable.
Oh.
Phelan just +2 dodges. That's gonna put some. Now that leap, if that leap gets a 1.
Yep.
Wow.
Going to jump over the player.
So, there it is. There it is, exactly that, and stunned. Not looking good for the
I hate when
Elves.
I'm right. I really do. I really do.
And
Because
it
that
was a
Mistress
one as
Tickle
well.
is going to get the bejesus fouled out of her.
Oh,
There
yeah, he's in
is
prime position.
no question. No question.
Hadrian sat at the back there waiting to just run in and do his thing.
He's there. He's gonna
Poised.
poised is a great word. Yep. Let's get the bodies off him. He's gonna remove this furious Jorg here.
Oh, and he's spanked down.
Oh boy, that's a lot of pieces around for a foul. It's already stunned, so you don't have to worry about the over. So you might as well move this skink down, add an extra.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's it. Yeah,
add
get
an
your
extra
ball carrier out of the
number to it.
way.
I mean, maybe throw a couple more blocks first. I could see you blocking Furious here. I could see standing up Nerva maybe if you're going to block another piece.
Oh, he's not gone for it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, he's stunned,
not
so
gone.
he could do it next turn. There's no
That's
time
a good
limit
point.
on that.
Yeah, he's still. No, you're right. Yeah, that's stunned. He can still reach from there for a run, and could even get a few more players
And now
down.
he's
We've
got another
KO.
player off the pitch. Hot skewer is removed.
Another.
This is undoubtedly a strategy. The Romana strategy is just stall and beat them up so badly that when it's time for them to get an offensive in, that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, reduce the odds of more players coming back from the KO. I mean, we didn't see what inducements were given out. I mean, he might have some Bloodweiser babes, but
yeah, I didn't hear in the intro as far as that goes. I mean, I know he spent money, and I imagine there was some inducements because it probably had to be close to 200,000 or 300,000, maybe. I mean, so maybe he bought a couple.
Oh no, yeah, the inducements were the other way around, weren't they? So Bondage probably don't have any inducements at all.
No, because it
would have been Pax.
Something.
Yeah,
Pax was up there too, though, so I don't think, if anything, it might be a babe or two, would be my guess.
Yeah.
Especially since he spent his cash on the stadium, although that doesn't add anything. All right, so it's not that he's not committing to the foul, but he's securing up his cage first. And now the most dangerous piece to that attack that cage is still stunned. So, he basically can force Bort to commit pieces to protect her. And now those pieces will get the crap bashed out of them and still be looking at a foul probably. So that's very smart, really. It's almost like a trap.
No, he's committing to the cage more than most.
It's going to be hard to make him lose the ball.
You'd think they would go for the Tickles foul, though. It's still doable.
True.
Oh no, there's a foul coming this way, but
he's still going to be productive with them fouls. I love it. First foul, though. Failure there. Hard to break that one.
But didn't need his bribe, so he's still going to plug away, I imagine. And Dell's down to 7 men on the pitch.
That's right.
Turn 3.
I won't be surprised if he doesn't go after that prime fouling opportunity on the Witch Elf next time.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, the foul is down, but he can still reach it from there.
He can still dodge out there, no problem.
Yeah. Good old stunty.
But here's what I expected. The Bort would put a support piece there to try to prevent it.
Yeah. But with the crowd around the ball, we could quite easily blitz him away.
But he really still can just base up everybody with all his extra pieces and just pick and choose what guy he wants to go after. And I still think he's going to end up fouling that Mistress Tickles. I think you can go down, blitz with that other piece, still leave yourself a cage, get 2 pieces, 2 Croxes, or 2 Saurus rather, or Sara I guess, on Mistress Tickles, and then dodge away with your your sneaky
Is the
lead.
assist going to be
Sneaky
enough
get.
to come out on top?
Hagen.
Yeah, so that just made the dodge.
Yeah,
I mean, the dodge would have been the same either way because of stunty, but
Yeah, stunty. But even still, I would have thought the blitz would have been on, like you say,
exactly.
on
I
Furious.
agree. I agree. Unless he's just gonna do it and be like whatever, because he still has the one mark on it. So I mean, if he goes in from the corner, he's still.
Oh well, he's up.
That's a dangerous piece to just let get up.
He is. He still can move him. He hasn't moved yet.
I think he's thinking about it.
Where's he going to go? Where is he going to go? And he's only going to get... He comes around from the other side. Oh no, it's not happening.
Is he playing for that score, maybe? Or is he
Yeah,
going to use this
like
squad down here? He's obviously prepping for the gang foul on Painjoy. See, he's viewing Painjoy as the piece to get rid of, which I also agree with. Strength 5, frenzy piece. You know, there's no reason to have that on the pitch. But I still feel like Mistress Tickles is the piece that if you can take off would really screw his offense.
Yeah, it's the one that's going to cause the most damage, isn't it?
Yeah. I could be, and his defense as well. I think Mr. Stickles is a more versatile piece, but I cannot fault the strategy. Wanting to foul.
No,
here we go. He fouls Stickles.
Yeah, Tickles.
There it is. Now is he using his apothecary? No long-term effects. He's got to be thinking for the championship game, and she's coming back for the championship game no matter what. But he's also got to be thinking to himself, I need her for this game.
Yep.
Using the apothecary, she's coming back.
And
because as we know, a badly hurt apothecary is what, a guaranteed substitution? If it's only a badly hurt. And we first see our ejection here. And we see the bribe acceptance.
So both bribes used.
Yep. And a hell of a... And now he's out of his apothecaries. So...
Yeah. So that's it, yeah. Both apothecaries and bribes gone.
Yep. By turn 4 of the Bondage Party.
Although Josiah's saying at the top, it's still saying another bribe. Is that because of his pitch?
Oh, he might have bought it with his inducement money. That's what he bought.
Yeah.
He may have had enough money for bribes and Budweiser babes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, he still kept with a slow trudge down the wing though.
Yeah.
Not forcing that touchdown straight away, but with down to 6 men.
Still gets a 2.
He's not.
A 2 die on the skink with all those marks because of his strength. Oh, here we go.
Sneaky Git is KO'd. A little bit of a bite back from the Bondage Party.
Yeah, but what is he? If he fails that dodge out, even if he doesn't, you got to think Frost is coming.
Oh, and he does. Diving tackle.
Dodge, and he doesn't. Oh my God!
No long-term effect, but down one more piece.
There's certainly a long-term effect on the rest of this game.
Yeah, you can say that again.
That was absolutely insane.
That is turn 5, and there's been serious changes to the start-up of this match.
Oh, 13 viewers. Thank you, Twitch. Well, even though my PlayStation refuses to tell me, I'm glad that we have 13 viewers viewing the semifinal matchup here, the Knuckle Challenge series, between the Pax Romana and Goth Bondage Party. Goth Bondage Party are in dire straits right now. Lost their Strength 5 piece for the rest of the match. Lost their Apothecary by saving their crazy skilled up Mistress Tickles, their Agility 5 leaper with block. But now Romana still has a foul. They've got everyone on the pitch outside of in a knockout, maybe? Yeah, outside of the knockout. One skink down, and you can foul with another skink. I mean, it's all good. But not sure if he's got Budweiser babes in addition to the bribe. because Cyanide does a poor job of allowing people to spectate that aspect of it. But
yeah, they should put some babes down on the sideline or something just to show you what's going on.
There's the referee stand
But
in
yeah.
all its glory, though. In the shot, you can see the skull, and the drink out there, and all that good stuff.
But yeah, turn 5, and already the poor Delves are down 5 players. Possible 3 knockouts to return, but not looking good.
Right.
Now the lizards have caged up down the end there. Looks like they're going to try and hold out to cause more damage before the end of this drive.
Why wouldn't you?
But yeah, that's it.
Put them in even more peril. If you believe you're safe to score, and Mr. Stickles is not on the pitch,
yep.
Try to remove as many players as you can.
That's a dangerous place to be.
Although we have got a spank Connosaurus. Move on in there and try and create some damage. Oh, he's KO'd as well.
Quality.
Fighting back.
Absolutely.
They don't call them the Bondage Party without causing a few whippings going on.
No, they're usually in the driver's seat. This is the worst injury knockout beating I think they've taken all season, especially by turn 4. I've recapped every game played by every coach and pro this season, outside of a couple weeks. But I still followed up on them, and there's no way the Bondage Party has ever been in this position all season. Another failed
and
dodge.
More ones as well. More ones for the dodging with the.
It's possible that that Nuffle saved up all of his ones for this game.
It sounds like, doesn't it?
It sounds very.
Yeah, it's like you say. Yeah, like I feel you were about to say. Given their run so far, has obviously been a smooth sail up until tonight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and another KO. Another KO.
If those babes turn, if those wake-ups turn on him, it is going to be very interesting.
Certainly.
He's still only down a single player with his reserve, despite one of them being Painjoy.
Oh, and a failed block as well.
His guard piece, I feel like he's going to foul that guard piece.
Yeah. Down to two standing men on turn 6. And Pack's clearly in the driving seat here.
Well, Skink's got sidestep, so he could just move to the sideline and put another player up and do a half cage and not worry about the placement and the outside of the ball scrambling on a hit. But he's not going to have the manpower, I don't think, to do it.
That happened. It took 3 days to piece the body back together.
Probably bring his Skink back.
Yeah.
His ball carrier Skink. He's got to get rid of that. He doesn't want to risk a dodge with his ball carrier Skink, though. Maybe he'll blitz
cover
with the ball carrier
with
Skink.
the Sparesaurus, I imagine.
Blitz with the ball carrier Skink and then retreat back into your screen.
Yeah.
That could be possible.
No. It's bringing the Saurus right down.
Making it so it's more of a cage than a screen then. Because think about it, he could blitz, attack, retreat back.
And then
or maybe move
back.
that other Skink first, though. See, now he can't make it into I mean, it's still going to be hard for he doesn't have tackle. So, he'll get him away from the ball carrier, which I imagine was his goal. He'll stay, and then he can retreat back.
Yeah, back into the semi-cage that he's got going on there. I mean, he's not in any urgency on turn 6.
Nope.
Could even bring that other Skink round and foul the guard piece as well. He's got a bribe. And that's
what I would think. I would think fouling that guard piece would be paramount after you secured. Maybe that's why he's keeping that Skink alive. Because now, you move over there. You've got a wall. No, he's not dodging through that. And now you can. Oh, see, I thought he would go for a back end foul. I was wrong. He's going for uber tight protection. There's no way.
But then I suppose he only had one assist on that foul because the other Skink's in the tackle zone, isn't he? So.
Right.
And he's
Right.
stunned, so he could maybe create a better foul next turn.
Right. That's very valid points. Very valid points. Bort, on the other hand, is down to 3 usable players now.
Yep. Yep.
I don't think he's been in this position all season.
As fly on the wall in his game room now would be interesting. He's probably not got much hair left at the moment.
Well, anything can happen. And I mean, he gets all those wake-ups back, and then it's just a 1-0 game with a couple of vicious injuries.
Oh, no way. No.
He went for that?
Yeah, he went for the crazy dodge through. But the gutsy move.
Yeah.
But now that looks like the more favourable foul piece.
I think so.
Take out another witch elf.
Absolutely. And you got enough marks on it. I mean, maybe just do your
Yeah, well,
first.
Nobody else's tackles owned. You can move all of them next to it.
This. Maybe he's thinking the kicker.
Oh, thought it was another.
Hey,
Just got stunned there.
Breaking armor.
It's the average is high here. So I imagine foul this turn.
Oh yeah.
No risk on the last turn, and then bosh.
Yeah.
Touchdown in.
None whatsoever. You got the bribe too, so I mean, there's really no risk.
On the edge of the field, within grasping range of the fans, and they're looking good.
That's a very good point, Rebel. Said he had brought down to 5 or 6 piece players by the second half, and he still pulled it out. No one's saying the game is over yet. There hasn't even been a touchdown yet. Just
There's a foul coming on the witch elf.
The Bondage party has not been in this season.
And KO'd. She's gone.
Off the pitch. Yet another wake up that's going to be needed. And
So
doesn't even need to worry
5.
about his bribe. No worry there.
Doesn't even need it. You could even risk a sneaky bribe in the last turn if he was risky enough.
I would not, but
I wouldn't. No.
That's when the ones come out. Stand or not. Can't get too cheeky with it.
But that's it. Yeah. Bort's down to 2 usable pieces.
He literally has
Turn 7.
no path to the ball. There's none.
Nothing. There's no way.
There's no way.
You can't even dodge. There's no leap.
Because you don't get 2 blitzes, and there's no leap.
Nope.
Comes in and bases that Crocs, or he's gonna try to take a skink down, maybe. Thinking for second half.
He's going for the Saurus at the edge.
He's going after the Saurus.
And he took him down though. Took him down.
Can't foul with that piece though, unfortunately. Dodges the
And dodged back out.
That's literally all he can do. Now it's turn 8. Frost has his rerolls and his foul, so he could get cheeky. But
He could, but he's not.
Doesn't even think about it. So the key to this is going to be the Bondage party is going to get 2 chances at wake-ups here. The question is how many they're going to get on each. Because they can't play this game with 3 players on the pitch. That is not something they're going to be able to do.
So the Saurus stays out.
I'll be skipping
And only
ahead
one
now.
comes back.
Alright, the skink is a wig. I'll be skipping ahead now.
And only one. Yeah. Only one
spoiling.
has come back.
Alright, only one has come back. You got me. Skipping ahead.
Sorry, I think I did, yeah. Skipping.
It's fine. I'm trying to maintain that cinematic experience for all of our viewers. And you're skipping ahead. That's okay.
Getting too excited here.
I just see him, I mean, not even, maybe trying to get a block. One, maybe, and then just trying to get into the second half.
Yeah.
And hoping for...
He's got to try and at least cause some sort of damage before the second half, hasn't he?
Yeah. I mean, he's got 6 players on the pitch, so if he gets all his wake-ups back, that's 10. If he even gets 50% of those wake-ups, he's sitting okay. But he don't get any of them wake-ups, That's going to be tough tamales.
Certainly.
The toughest of the tamales. And don't forget, everyone, to stay tuned after this matchup. We're going to switch over to DK's Twitch stream. I'm not sure what it is, but hopefully it'll also be simulcast on MVP_pro Twitch, which I'll make sure Kami sets up. But it'll be the kickoff of the mediocre tournament. Strong Bad's awesome team against the Fate and Second Coming. So, Chaos
you're
and
up as well then,
Lizard,
next. Nice.
if anyone wants to see some Scientologists bash and be bashed by everyone's favorite Homestar runner and his squad, then make sure to tune in. The mediocre tournament is, of course, a 8-team tournament made up of the coaches that weren't quite good enough for the playoffs and weren't quite good enough for our Murder Cup, which took place last week, which was 3 bowl games, U.S. versus Euro, North America versus Euro, because we do have some Canadian coaches here.
Really?
No need to be like that. My life coach says I have a very deep and
Actually, we've got a lot. We've got French coaches. We've got.
I was just about to say, yeah, this is quite international now, then, isn't it?
It is. Oh, we've got a dev coach from the Netherlands. He doesn't really play much, but he's still there. That counts. So we're international. And don't forget, everybody, to check out nbp-pro.com. That's a hyphen. So nbp-pro.com. Got a recap up for the first week of playoff action if anyone wants to catch up and read the circumstances that led us to this match. Okay. Sorry, folks, had to open a jar. Take a look here. Alright, another reroll because Frost needed them in the first half. And up until this game, Bort's typically not needed his rerolls. Which is actually, So he's got 3 rerolls. He can't possibly. They both have 3 rerolls. They can't possibly lose 5 rerolls going into the dumpster. Bet you Bort wished he rerolled that dodge away that resulted in that injury to Painjoy.
An unsuccessful spank. It's down, but he stays.
Goes right after a skink.
Straight in there. Gets that re-roll out.
He doesn't care about the sidestep.
But he's got tackle, so he can still put him down.
Put him with block and then
armor fail though. Yeah, I thought that as well, but
I don't think you'll risk him going for a
They've grabbed the ball. A wise move, as it's quite
foul. Probably not going to happen. Vanity pass.
Crazy
action.
throw.
That's a
Nice.
Only a pro can
Get Tickles some more points.
Never hurts. Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. The crazy bastard's going to do it. I love it.
Remember, you saw it first here on MVP. Smash.
Ball carrier foul. Gets the ejection, though. That is in a
Oh.
stun. That is absolutely what he did not want. Now, now he's even more behind the numbers. Gotta respect it. So now if he gets all wake-ups, he'll be down 2 players. 9-11.
Yeah.
Don't spoil anything. We're watching it here.
No, that's watching it here. So we've got a Saurus has come back.
Well, you're still ahead of
So,
me. Yes.
I've not pushed anything.
That's fine. The stream is like a second ahead of mine. But the Saurus comes back, yes. I'll waste time enough so you don't. 3 out of 4, but not the Witch Elf.
But the Witch Elf is still down.
So this is anybody's game at this point. He's got enough players back to contest. There's always overtime. However, tough hill to climb. We would be remiss to say that it is not going to be easy. It's going to take spectacular coaching. It's going to take ecstatic, spectacular dice. I don't think dice can be ecstatic, but he's going to need some dice.
They can try.
Ecstatic. They can try.
They can try. I mean, there can be some awesome elf action here. that could result, like
Yeah,
you
I
say.
mean, the Bondage Party has done some crazy and ridiculous stuff this season. We've all been a party to it. They've been down 1-0 before, and come back and won matches, and they've always got that overtime. So let's not forget. So let's switch our view over here to the defense, the attacking side now. So he's got 7. Is that 7 players on the pitch? That can't be right.
That's 3, 6, 7, 8. No, he's 8. He's up 8. That's fine. He's got 4 on the front line and 4 at the back.
I see.
The
Yeah,
moment.
they're blending in. So 4. So still 8 players on the pitch, but he's got Zarda's off the pitch, and Painjoy is off the pitch. He does have Tickles though. Tickles is
back, but
key, and he still has the Gimp. So
yeah, they've got the strength 4 linesman. The Gimp's still there. The guard piece is still there. So, like you say,
I just fear he's not going to be able to stall to get it into overtime. He's almost going to have to score quickly and then hope for. I don't know. I couldn't presume to think what his strategy is here. Stranger things have happened, and we will certainly see.
If on the off he can maim a couple of Sauruses, it's gonna stand him in good stead. But like you say, all will be
16
revealed.
Viewers, pretty great stuff. I wish I could address all the non-NBP regulars. Unfortunately, Twitch does a poor job of showing you the people who are in your list. So if anyone is not familiar with our league, I would shout them out. So consider this a shout out to anyone who is not. Or feel free to drop a chat in the comments, and then I could say hello and welcome to our league. Oh man, is not. I mean, maybe now that almost pushes the strategy to stall to overtime. That could help. I was
going to say that could help the stall.
Yeah, that could help the stall.
To be decisive.
Gonna be a lot of one dies Bort's gonna throw here. I mean, he's gonna need them.
Like I say, if you can fend them off and try for that.
Excellent. Hello, Sergeant Oddity. Awesome. Great. Thanks for watching. We are PS4 based, in case anyone, because I did not mention that before. Although you can see it on the screen with the square navigate through actions button. I think we were all aware of that. So we're always looking for good coaches. NBP-pro.com. Right.
So I saw us down. The armor's not broken, but
no. I can see what he's doing here, building up a nice little retainment wall so he can put his ball carrier behind it. You know, you mark those Saurus. That's not going to help him, though. Man, terrible. I think Board has rolled more ones this game than all season up to this point. I really and truly do. I mean, that could be confirmation bias, but I'd have to look back in all the weak dice logs, which I'm obviously not going to do. But let's just say that I did.
But we have another Saurus. Oh no, Saurus with dodge. He's not going down at all. Not half bad 2 dice, his choice either though. Could have been a lot worse.
Indeed.
I wasn't expecting that. And by the looks of things, neither were they.
Board says that half was one big suck. Hard to disagree with this sentiment there, for at least for them. All right. I always envisioned someday getting enough PC players to starting a PC league too, but there's just not enough time in the day to support that much Blood Bowl in my life.
Well, no, I mean you already put many hours into into this, Captain.
Yeah, which is why we'll have an off season, which is nice. We'll round up again for second, third week of February is probably when the season 3 will kick off. But we have a lot of work to do between the seasons to hopefully grow it, streamline it, and improve it as much as we did from season 1 to 2, which we think was a pretty resounding success. So should be interesting.
Oh, another armor break on the Dells. The Gimp is stunned.
Yeah, just not good. Does he still have he used that bribe, right? Don't tell me he still has that bribe, because that's just, is that criminal? Does he still have that bribe?
It's not letting me see. Cannot see if he's got that bribe still.
We'll be pleasantly surprised then.
Yeah.
I have a hard time navigating that, especially on the replays, like between finding the dice log, checking if they have a wizard or a bribe and all that stuff. Here we go. Yeah, after seeing Painjoy get injured on that, what an ignominious end to Painjoy potentially. He survives like three apos from death / severe injury to okay, and then he's out of an apothecary and he fails a dodge. That's Blood Bowl. That may actually be the definition of Blood Bowl.
He'll always get you in the end. I've got confirmation now, though. He has still got that bribe.
Of course he does.
He does still have that bribe, so we could be seeing another
interesting.
piece
I thought I would see him go wide with that Saurus and maybe try to block off his escapes, but he's fine. He could just keep all those pieces in reserve, and when you've got the player advantage, you can really use tactics to try to. So you still got those skinks to protect against. Oh, that's good. Now he's staying down. Is he reroll?
Oh, Sword is down. Croxiger.
That prehensile tail would have been nice to have.
It would have been beautiful.
Fails the stab, because of course he does. 8. He needed a 10. I mean, that wasn't going to be easy, but I'm of the belief that assassins are very suboptimal. I think they kind of stink.
Yeah, my first try with having an assassin in my team, he didn't survive the first match, so. No.
I mean, if you could somehow get multi-block on one, then you'd be talking, because you could just go stab crazy on the line. But barring that, I think I'd rather have a piece that just has a higher strength value and actually, even if he if he fails the armor, you're still on the ground. That was a complete waste.
Yeah, and also being a lower armor value piece on the Dark Elf team, you may as well have another linesman. Another sword's down, but still lacking in the armor breaks. But he's still got the ball.
I think he certainly decided to bide his time and go for overtime. I feel like that's got to be his strategy. I could be wrong, but because I feel like you score quickly here, you're just inviting them to just pound you into a fine pace and move along. Yeah. But shout out 20 viewers! Wow, this is probably one of the best streams we've ever had here. It's a shame I can't really see with whom all the viewers are, but still, I like it. Great playoff action here. One of these teams will be in the finals, the Nuffle Challenge Series finals. Take on the winner of the Dumpster Diving Lizards and Slingers matchup. An Undead Lizardman team. That's Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, which will also be twitched and commentated. So, set your calendars and your Casio watches. That's right. I mean, you could set your other watch if you don't have one. But all right, so it looks like he's that's aggro. That is aggro as you couldn't get more aggro. Staring down a skink.
Not expecting that. No.
Saying what? You know what he's doing? He's inviting the knockdown, hoping for a positive scatter, and then rushing to the end zone before anybody can do anything about it.
Yeah.
But then, doesn't that just set up... I mean, you hope to get your other wake-up back, maybe, and don't suffer anymore. But
yeah, like you say, and then try and block off any drive from the lizards to still hold out for that
overtime. Where you presumably hope you win the toss. Presumably. I mean, that's a valid strategy. But who knows? That's what makes Bort such a good coach. Like I said, his team Bondage Party's team records 14 2-1. They come in here as the top seed. That's 2 seasons, by the way. This season they were 7-0-1, so 7 wins, 1 tie. So they came in as the top seed, having won the Deep Dark division against the Pax Romana is a wild card team actually, arriving in the semifinals for the virtue of knocking off one division winner already, and I think the 2nd seed overall maybe. If I'm not mistaken, in taking down the Privateers. Because the Privateers were, I think, 7-1 maybe, or 6.
Yeah, I think they were 7-1 as well.
Something like that.
They were undefeated.
Yeah, in the division, they were undefeated in their division, including matches against Pax Romana. Correct?
I believe so. Yeah. We certainly beat me twice anyway.
Yeah.
In fact, PAX was one of my only teams I drew against in the season opener.
Yeah, you got
certainly bounced back
team,
and
you just
a
good fight. So that's what we have here. We have a wild card team against the top seed, but that wild card team has already knocked off the 2nd seed. Here we go. We've got Kami Cozy joining the party. Perfect opportunity to give me a second to get something to drink. Welcome to the party, Kami.
Hello.
We are rocking and rolling here with about 20 plus viewers.
Because they heard I was coming.
It's been all action so far. It's now surrounding the ball carrier. It's maybe not going to go his way, but we'll see. Oh, we've got one dead. We've got a dead. Hot Skewer is dead, and there's no apothecary to save him.
He's full blownsies.
He's full blownsies. Oh,
what happened to Painjoy? Nothing good.
No. It's been a complete whitewash here, unfortunately, for the Bondage party. We've just had the ball carrier knocked out as well now.
Yep.
I stepped away for 10 seconds, and then did I see a
death?
A death and
a KO.
A death and a KO. The death came to the poor assassin.
So Hot Skewer's first game with the Bondage party is also his last. Is that what you're telling me?
That's usually the case of most assassins on Dark Elf teams.
That's exactly what I was saying a minute ago. Like
I would argue that
that
this Dark Elf team is more what you see from Dark Elf teams than what we have seen from the Bondage party up until this point. That would be my argument. Yeah. But
a friend of mine coached on tabletop with Dark Elves, and he called it the Dark Elf curse.
Yeah. I am forever snake bit with Dark Elves. They can't do agility, and they have crepe paper armor, and I'll spend the first half not picking up the ball, and then I'll spend the second half being knocked out. So
failing dodges and pickups and stuff.
But I'm good with that with any team, just failing dodges and pickups and.
Yeah, it seems to be the thing that they're supposed to be good at is what I seem to fail at. So yeah, dodges with elves, block downs and smackdowns and spanks with bashy teams. But then like Stymie says, this is the way of the Blood Bowl, isn't it? So.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Bondage party, this is basically they saved up all the injuries until one game.
Yeah, all the ones too. All the ones, all the injuries.
Looks like all the ones, the injuries.
The vaunted and indestructible Painjoy, who survived 3 apothecaries, went down to a dodge failure.
A failed dodge?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. So it goes. And now we have a Mistress Tickles.
She's sleeping.
That's my boy, Stump Chunkman. You can't knock him down with a block.
You have 2 star skinks in these postseasons, man. Between Stump Chunkman and Gristle McThornbody, Those
And they're
are
all from me. I'm a regular skink factory.
Yeah.
all at the expense of the viability of Days Rider's Space Mutiny.
Oh, we have had a Mistress Tickles leap frenzy block pick
This
up.
is where
Hey,
Bort is
I've
Bort,
got to
man.
say,
Here we go.
I've got to say that Josiah did a fair business of his own, getting that second doubles on Stump Chuckman and giving him Dauntless. Stud, man. He knows no fear as a skink, which is like the opposite of what a skink is.
The other skink, what's his name, McThornbody, rolled block on his last match.
Yep, AG4 Blodger with Stunty. That's just silly.
It is. Oh, this will
should
be
be
interesting
illegal.
here. If Mistress Tickles can survive this onslaught here, we're
Yeah,
looking at a
so you
bondage
could
party
still,
score.
you'd still be going for that
Yeah, she
draw
could.
and
If she can manage, they don't have tackle, so it's got to be a POW. And
yeah.
that prehensile tail is going to do nothing in terms of leaping. So this is where we're going to see just how much the dice are against Coach Port tonight.
Yep. Like you say, he only needs a spank. He's got to get the spank to knock her down. And if that doesn't
Yeah.
come, then
I think
Never-
he's saying a prayer here or sacrificing something to somebody.
I think the Gimp is holding the line for that very reason. He's out there on an island. He's now got a Saurus and two skinks surrounding him. There could be some RBTs for the Gimp.
But he's used to that. It's the Gimp.
He's the Gimp after all.
Just
Rough
call it
Butt Times
Tuesday.
is his. That's just called Tuesday.
Yeah.
yeah. That's just midweek. Dubs goes.
Ooh.
Oh, backed up
And
with
there's
his...
Now he's flying without a reroll
That's
on
the
this,
tackle
on
piece.
This, on his.
So now there's no one with tackle to come after the Mr. Tickles.
Yeah.
So he's got to hope for a knockdown.
And he has no reroll.
Yep.
Ain't happening.
As it is.
Oh
Here we go.
my gosh, burgers.
So I mean the
We
most
are looking-
the beneficial thing here is to have
The blitz is in.
Going for the ball.
Oh,
What
it
is
is just a
RBT?
push. But
what is
into the
RBT?
prehensile tail.
RBT is Rough Butt Times. It's a something that I think only I say with any degree of frequency.
It's official parlance. It's in NBP
yeah.
now. It's off
It's
the screen.
MVP official
Vernacular,
verbiage.
yeah.
There we
Cool.
go.
Will prehensile tail prevent a leap? Because he can still leap out of there, couldn't he?
Yeah, no. Presents out tail does nothing against a leap. Only a dodge out, correct?
No,
that's what I was thinking.
The only thing to affect leap is tentacles.
Ah,
That's
right.
the
yeah,
only
so
the only trait and skill that can affect leap. So, but
It's AG5
I
here, too,
would have.
right?
I'm not sure I would have put Vespian up like that. I would have staggered him back so that the leap would have to have
insane.
gone through. Because then you would have leaped into an area where you needed to do dodges.
I wonder whether he's
Probably
moved
what-
everyone round there, hoping for.
He's trying to get a
Stink
2-die
some-
block with Stump Chuckman.
With the stink, yeah. He's got
3-die.
and he still
And it's
couldn't
done
get it.
enough. It's done
No.
enough. Now he's pushing. If he doesn't, now he's setting
yeah.
up just a simple 2+ to score.
You could choose block so he doesn't move anywhere. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, but the bondage party, all they need to do now is
Just leap.
It's
and
leap
2+,
out.
2+.
Dodge,
Yep,
right?
leap
Yeah.
out and score.
Yeah, see, that's like you say. I wouldn't have surrounded. I'd have done a bit of a stagger to try and prevent that. Maybe,
Or at least
maybe,
force extra dodges after the leap.
And that's
Yeah.
why I said Mistress Tickles was the more important piece to take out via foul.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
Painter
exactly.
Was. Especially
yeah.
when you
Yeah.
have
No.
Saurus, when you have all those Saurus, and you have a Strength 6 Croxagore. You could deal with Painjoy. You know, you're not an agility team primarily, but Mistress Tickles is gonna mess you up. You let her alone.
yeah, especially AG5 on that. On that
Rather
leap.
than,
Really
I'd say rather
reroll.
than question any other potential failed block attempt, I'd say, outside of maybe trying to block the skink with the Gimp, but I would just do the.
Oh,
There's the
it's
one.
failed.
There's the one. She's not gonna get another one.
And the
right?
reroll
Why
is
would you
required.
leap to
Oh,
the-
the double one.
Double
There it
one
is, double
KO.
one
That's
KO. Oh my
Stymie
god.
special.
a Stymie special.
Man, this is legendarily bad dice
8.
for Bort.
So
This is
that's
exactly
that's
what
2
you're
doubles
saying.
back to back, gentlemen. That's a 1 re-rolling 1 and then a double 4
Oh,
on the
yeah.
injury roll, and a scatter for a 4.
Man,
Ridiculous.
that's got to be hard to take.
Harsh on the ones.
Bort. I kind of wanted to see that score. Hope
So did I. That would have been
could've gone
beautiful.
into overtime here.
This is why you gotta praise them.
Yeah. I mean,
Like you say, I
Well,
think
you
the
play the
praising
game.
worked great for in season, but
Yeah.
it's all. I suppose you can only praise so much.
one re-rolling.
And we got another spank on an elf here. It's okay.
the-
His armor's held.
The Gimp survives.
And so you got a shout out to commentate a game there, Conley, as well.
Yeah, I noticed that.
They're
Oh,
just
man.
calling for you.
He
They're
likes to
just
hear your
calling for
sweet
you.
dulcet tones.
Now it's just a simple matter of getting the ball at their feet.
He does tell them well.
Never simple.
Yeah, then I can go into my
Greetings, friends and blood bowlers.
quiet. I can go into my quiet reflection while
This
my
is
team
MVP-pro.com. Pow, pow, pow. You could have picked either one. Just pushed
Oh, we
him.
got another armor break.
AV8. I mean, sometimes 42% just is
Is
it's a lot
42%?
easier to reach than you thought. And sometimes it's like 94.2%.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you succeed 50 blocks, you'd think you should get at least 20 armor breaks.
Yeah.
You know, it's not unreasonable.
Not what you'd expect.
Oh, the
Wow, look
skink
at
can't
this.
pick it up. But the Croxigor caught
Oh
it.
my God, the
Rolls a
Crocs has the
6.
ball.
String
I
6
love it.
Croxigor has the ball.
I love it.
Oh, he did that in
and
our
he's got
first
the
match as
movement
well.
if he doesn't bonehead. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's got the movement to score, yeah. You can see we're looking at a potential Croc score.
Crocs
Yeah,
score.
yeah, the few go for it's are going to be needed, but it's a doable event, isn't it?
You're steering the game right now. I'd say you totally do.
Yeah.
Croxigor, double GFIs.
He did that in our first matchup in the second half. I got a touchback and he gave the ball straight to the Crocs.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Man,
I
Bort's
think that
just
was
like,
the
give me
first
these
time I saw
ones.
something
I
like
love
that.
them so.
Oh,
Bort's like, more ones, please. I feel like he may have loaded my dice. Just throw them away. Start again. Because
Here he
I
goes.
definitely stole Goth Bondage Party dice for the second half of the Marauder Cup.
It's just
Wood
the
Elves
markup. It's
with
just
causing
stylized
1
with
death, 2
rivalry.
stat downs, and
so he's going to need 3 go for it along this run down the end here.
Midway's informing everyone that the commie effect is real. It's pervasive. It is infectious.
And the other team steal away.
Bed shitting. I mean, even if he doesn't get down the end, it's going to be tough work trying to get that ball back now. I mean, there's only 5 elves left on the pitch.
So the true story, the thing since I came in late, Painjoy was just badly hurt on a failed dodge.
I
Or are
think
we
it
talking
was just
lasting
badly,
injury?
Yeah,
It was
no,
it was a badly hurt.
So who got the apothecary?
Tickles on a foul.
Oh,
She badly hurt and Tickles back to substitutes.
but now
Yeah.
she can't get her for the rest of the game. So in terms of team advancement, not the worst thing to happen.
I'm sure he's thinking of it exactly like that.
That's exactly. He's like, well, at least she's not dead.
Yeah, it's a silver lining, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
although one of those poor injuries sat on the bench has got a
Passed a
movement
movement
stat down.
Yeah, he's got a movement down on his
Yeah.
first injury that he passed up on his Vanilla Blitzer. Just
Oh, Vanilla Blitzer, or is it Hecubus?
Uh,
it was the first
He's a
injury.
lineman.
He's
He
just
was
a
block
lineman.
lineman.
I was a block lineman.
Yeah,
Black Lamp, not even.
who cares? Forget him. He doesn't need
Yeah,
to be
heck
movement
he does.
6. He can be movement 5. He just sits up the LOS soaking up blocks anyway.
He just sits in the milk. That's all he does. That's what they do.
You heard it here first, guys.
Alright, so now what we're looking at here is an opportunity for Bort to do a Gesh Blitz, which is the 6+6+ red die.
Got the advantage.
Blue, to answer your
Yes.
question, the Crocs got the ball on a scatter after a failed skink
Yep.
pickup after a one re-rolling one
Twinkle tail.
incident.
Knockout. Yeah.
Knockout leap attempt to drive the ball down and score. He's got to be looking to hurt one of them skinks as a bit of a comeuppance now.
Yeah, we're going to look at a tackle situation where he's going to...
Gathering around that lone player, like halfway
Or not.
around a sandwich.
No, it's just going to strengthen that cage.
Wisely decided not to.
and throw his imaginary fireball. Everybody's dead.
Yeah, I know.
Bloody
Imaginary fireball would be huge for Bondage party here.
And Pax is still riding a
But I say you gotta
hurt
give Bort the credit and the grit for just throwing a player in front of a cage for reasons completely unbeknownst to anyone. Just
He's not giving it up.
No,
outside
exactly.
of please give me a Mighty Blow Blitz.
Like
I mean,
the
luckily
final
it's a
blitz and
blodger,
stuff.
so he has to give away the blitz to the, I don't know, maybe the tackle piece. Where's the tackle piece?
24.
He's now
viewers.
really tied up.
We're approaching one of our all-time best streams here.
It's a
Crocs
Twitch
with the ball
record on the.
that's doing it.
Yeah. People want to see a Crocs touchdown.
They do.
Crocs
To give him a skill,
score.
give him a skill up
Crocs
as well, so
score. Crocs score. Crocs
If he does get
score.
it, it will get him a skill up for the final as well.
That'll be brutal.
Sat there on 14 points.
So
If
now
he-
I'm
if he-
really
if he gets
not
his
to.
strength up again.
Uh-oh, there's a Palsy.
Oh, another spank. Oh,
He's done.
And
He's
done.
He's out for the game.
We could
Taking
be
a-
looking at
taking a breather.
Lizards versus Lizards in the championship game if Slingers is unable to win.
Very possible. The world's most boring game of Blood Bowl.
It's the tale of two skinks, man. Who thought they made such Snub Chunkman and Thornbody?
I think I'm just gonna make a executive order that they must be fired for the final.
Both
Their
of them.
contracts
as your
were-
manager still.
As their
management
manager, I can enact the.
They're
still.
sitting
Oh,
out
is he
for
gonna
more
bonehead?
money.
No, he's in there. And
There he
go for
goes.
it. The first go for it.
Crocs score.
1, 2,
Crocs
3,
score.
4, 5, 6. So
Two
You
Ron's
realize if
Five
he
to the
scores,
end.
that Crocs score is
still got to
leveling
make
up.
2. Yeah.
Thanks to 5 minutes ago, Stymie.
What?
Yeah. I already
We just
commented
mentioned that a few minutes ago.
I
Yeah.
don't believe that's true.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Check-
that if you get
check
strength
the
again,
tape.
that's gonna be.
Take it to the
It's
tape,
not
gentlemen.
tape, it's digital.
All right.
Yeah, you got me.
Cut
I
back the
wasn't
feed 3
What?
seconds.
What? You're not using magnetic.
I don't know.
We're using
Touche.
sellotape.
Sellotape, yeah.
We're just writing it down really quickly on sellotape
Oh, wait
and
there.
wrapping
I don't know
around
if
things.
I'm using
We've
my
got copyright.
myself.
Not, sellotape's branded. You can't use sellotape.
Oh yeah.
Sticky back
and
plastic.
you know, name brand association is one of the more subtle threats to free trade.
What is true?
Right, Stymie?
What's that?
No spina jello on me. Animated Clerks.
Yeah.
Tuesdays at 8 on ABC.
2 guys, a girl, and a pizza parlor. Ooh. I think we're gonna see a Gimp 2-die foul attempt. If he can knock him down. He cannot knock him down. It is true, says Blue Max. It is true.
Oh, he was saying that. Oh, he mentioned it. Damn it. Even the viewers are against me.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's alright, you know, you missed the dead as well, so...
It's okay. Everyone knows that President Stymie is our resident Dunder.
Resident Thunder?
Resident Dunder.
What is this?
Oh,
It's not even terrifying. It's just like a guy sitting in the mansion, just like eating a big bowl of cereal at like 4 in the afternoon. Just
So, how'd you get in?
helicopter crash. Oh yeah, I got a rash of those going on.
I should start locking those.
So, I think
Down
he's
to the final
placing the
turn.
skink there in case of a crazy scatter on a Crocs fail.
He's hoping so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
But won't
Could
his turn
still
be over
get that
anyway?
touchdown
Oh, he can
by
skink into a
default.
touchdown. I see. That would be
Yeah,
fitting.
a skink
That would be
default
fitting.
touchdown. You can even
One of
reach
my
the skinks.
favorite victories in Blood Bowl encountered a goblin GFI fail after 3 stunty dodges and scattered into an orc lineman who was just like standing there in the end zone picking his nose, who just got pushed there on the previous turn, and he just caught it. I was like,
Nice. Another KO for a poor Delve there. The injury in KO box is not looking healthy at all.
I'd say at this point he's got to be happy with KOs because nothing's lasting there.
No.
I'd say I want to see Josiah go for the 2-die. I mean, there's no more turns left. What is he worried about marking pieces for? Unless he's setting up some
He's
sort
got a
of
bribe.
foul.
He's got a bribe still left. Yeah, he's still got a bribe that he bought at the beginning of the match. So one last.
Well, he
little-
got it for
little
free.
Shit.
Or did he
Yeah,
also
So he
well,
bought another one.
Yeah, there was one each free, and then he bought another one. So it looks like he's gonna shit on his
Why
cereal.
Checking
did
out
you
this.
do that?
I just checked out the Spruce referee rest area.
Great.
Oh.
The
Oh,
stream
there he
ended,
goes.
so I'm
There he
assuming he
goes. There
scored.
it is. He made it.
He did.
He made it.
Did it show it for you? Because it ended for me.
No, Croc scored.
Yeah.
That's how I knew
Croc
it succeeded. Because if it
did, yeah.
failed,
It would have.
it would have showed me when the fail happened.
Correct. But it sure
No, it
makes a
wouldn't have
problem
said.
for recaps. And the Dead Assassin gets the MVP. That,
Yeah.
Oh,
that's just-
that's really hard.
That's just crap icing on the poop cupcake that was his
Yeah.
Cupcake.
this g-
The
yeah.
poop
the
cupcake.
poo cake, the poo cake, if you will.
Let's see if we can get Frost in here for a couple words, as he is now en route to the final. Nuffle Challenge Series final.
15-3 on the armor breaks. That's the tail of the tape right there.
Yeah.
Goblin.
And the efficacy of the 15 armor breaks. 7 were KOs.
Any
So
problem
he was on
He
the
did a lot
the-
of fouling too. Some of those KOs and
Forget the
injuries
company that you
could be
owe
from. I
great
mean, the injuries
deal
were
Yeah.
enough. He also had fouls too.
But the real story here is 15 armor breaks on 37 succeeded blocks, and that's including pushes.
endorsement.
So that's pretty high numbers, even with Mighty Blow.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Yeah.
And here we have Coach Josiah
There
Frost.
he is. There he
Hello.
is.
Say congratulations on.
Thank you
You
very
went to the
much.
winning
races,
the spot in
Frojo.
the finals.
I did. I did. I feel a bit guilty on one level, but I did what I had to do to get through.
When-
I was taking it
when-
very seriously from the start. I laid off
when
the
Nuffle-
fouling once I.
When
But yeah,
Nuffle
Nuffle was
owes-
horrible. Yeah,
when-
Nuffle was
when-
horrible. Horrible to bot.
When,
That
when,
leave-
that
Nuffle,
leave,
when Nuffle decides, you best not disrespect it.
Yeah, I thought you were going to throw in one last sneaky little foul there with the free
No.
bribe.
No, that was never going to happen at that point. To be honest, it was never going to happen. I mean, the crowd in the Colosseum wants blood, and I was quite willing to give it to them. And that's what, to be honest, people say one thing or another, but that's what you have to do against elves. I've been on the receiving
Right.
end. I've been on the receiving end of elf BS quite a lot of the time. And
I can tell you though that as of once the Croxagore got the ball on the scatter, everyone in the Coliseum deafening roar for Crocs to score, and they saw
exactly.
it. That's
They
what
did.
they
That was a
wanted.
quick score. There was a correct score.
And a skill up for the final.
So
The
how
beast
many
of
ones
Pax
did you
Romana.
avoid
Yeah.
to get that
To join
Crocs
the
scores? At
Skinks
2
Fitness
going
Club,
force and a
all
bonehead?
you need to do is
It was
sign
That was
three
two
going
boneheads.
for
Yeah.
It was
Two-
three
it was
going
two
fits.
payment.
Yeah, two bonehead attempts, one GFI, and then no, it was one bonehead, one GFI, then one bonehead, and then two GFIs.
So 5.
So just 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus over 2 turns.
But still, 5 dice
No
rolls to
problem.
avoid a 1.
Combine that with Bort's one rerolling 1 on an AG5 leap.
Yeah, I know exactly. Exactly. Nuffle was very nice to me and absolutely horrendous to Bart. I mean that. I mean I couldn't. I was giving myself lots of options to take that witch elf down, but it wasn't happening. And then I thought,
Yeah,
oh well,
and-
she's just gonna. I mean, I knew I was putting the diving tackle piece there, and when I was doing it, I knew there was no point because I knew she was just going to leap over the top of me, and she was away. But those two failed.
Well, that's what we were talking about. Had you had kept your diving tackle skink one space behind one of your Sorai, then you would have only been able to leap into the tackle zones of the.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So
I'll
the thing
remember
that
for
he,
future.
the only thing that he could have done then was activate a blitz and then hope that the first die pushed you, but you had sidestep, so you could have just.
Just
Yeah.
moved it along. But the
Don't worry,
one-
I can theory pull that play for the next two hours.
Can I just say, Stump Chunkman is becoming the surprising star of the Pax Romana. He's the rising star of Pax Romana.
Yeah, that seems to be
And Dave
seems to be
Ryder's
a-
Space Mutiny doesn't even know what happened to that other skink that they.
His
Well, we
manager
got a
was planning on
potential.
maybe invoking a give him up for the final rule.
A hidden clause.
Hidden clause in the contract.
In the onerous contract that.
Although
Yeah.
it's I think it's guaranteed that if the dumpster diving lizards do make it into the finals, then every single turn until one of them is gone, the blitzes have to be Stump Chunkman versus Gristle McThornpipe. Just constantly at each other's throats.
Absolutely. I think
For
that
who was
sounds
the
great
true
fun.
star?
like Deion Sanders.
Oh
and
dear.
Andre
I'll take
Reed.
it. Bart's not going to join us, is he not?
I
want to
think
say
he
that-
might be passing for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Might be a little. I didn't invite him,
well-
but I just assumed he'd be a bit salt. So I don't.
That's fine. Well, he played extremely well. I mean, like I said, it wasn't. I mean, on a different day, Nuffle may well have delivered the victory to him quite easily, and yeah. But like I said, I was taking it very seriously. It was my chance at the
For being
final.
so
So
modest, you knocked
Well,
off
yeah.
the top seed in the playoffs as a wild card. After you knocked off the second seed in the playoffs as a wild card.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Well, Pax Romana were
makes me feel
my
pretty
league sleepers. They started off
Oh, now they
I'd say slow. They were just racking up draws in the beginning. So
Yeah, and say the first match
getting-
against me.
but pulling in the SPP, they needed to start building out some pieces, and then
Well, you
after the trade to Stump Chunkman, I knew. I think I may have created a monster there.
he is a monster.
this
He is a
second
glorious
half-
monster. When he got the
Pax
skill up to
Romana.
get Dauntless as well. When he got the skill
Yeah.
up to get,
Dauntless.
I was
That was
toying
all
with all
you.
kinds of options.
That
I
was
toying
all
with all
you,
kinds of
man.
options.
That was a good. That's definitely a good pick on because that you've now got a effectively AG. I mean, yeah,
Strength
you got-
whatever.
You've got a stunty strength whatever via dice roll. I mean, it's possible that you can have a strength 5 skink.
Yeah, exactly.
Throwing one dice, dodging in on stunty with no recourse whatsoever.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a cage breaker. I was contemplating guard as a but then I thought no, Dauntless is so much better for cage breaking options and all kinds of things.
But
Yeah.
a blodge stunty guard piece is pretty nice, especially with
Stealthy.
sidestep, because then he's
Exactly.
constantly being shuffled back around to give the benefits.
Yeah. But his life expectancy is pretty low, and I didn't want that. I didn't want that for the new
'cause you're-
star of
'cause
Pax
you're-
Romana.
the guard piece is definitely designed to be, based.
Yeah, I mean
and
that's what I thought. I
skinks
thought
don't
if I was
live
giving-
well when based.
Exactly. I thought as soon as he gets guard, he would be. That's giving him a death sentence. So that's why I gave him Dauntless in the end. I was toying with it too, but yeah. Oh, good. Well, thanks very much for commentating, guys. I haven't seen it, obviously, but I'm sure it was amazing. Oh, 3-man announced team. That's excellent.
Oh, well, it started off as we meant to go on. You caused some injuries that patched the way through to that win, I think, quite well.
Quick reminder to anyone still viewing is that the rebroadcast will be uploaded to the MVP Pro YouTube account, as well as remaining on Coach Stymie's Twitch.
Excellent.
So,
Yeah, if you want to check it out,
I'll definitely watch it again.
All the playoffs for season 2 are there. A lot of key games.
There's some great videos there.
Full games commentary.
Whilst I was
good stuff.
Yeah, whilst I was away, I was watching some of them. It was great. It was helping me.
Yeah, I remember you said it was good brain candy. So this is going to be a little quick, but I'm going to give props to Bfish54, Blue Max, one of our coaches, DK, another coach of MVP Pro, Finstagrins, love that name, G Deathbringer, Como Zero. We got Coach Rebel representing us. Rich G, 1983. I like the rhyme. Rich Iban, fantastic name. Slick Fiskin. Oh man, that sounds like a new player for Dave Ryder Space Mutiny. Slick Fiskin. Vernox _gaming, and Welshman8202. Thank you all for tuning in. And anyone else that is not currently showing up in my list of viewers.
Yeah, I can't get it to show up anybody. And don't forget, in probably about 15-20 minutes, we're just waiting for DK to finish his match. We will have another game up to the kickoff of the mediocre tournament. Chaos team with some ridiculous pieces versus another Lizard Man team.
If he does say so himself.
I do say so myself. It's my team. You're humble.
El Presidente.
That'll probably be definitely simulcast on the MVP_pro Twitch, and I would imagine Kami might be doing that. I don't know.
I will be doing that.
Well, there you go. And we'll probably find some other person. So that's Kami Cozy.
So then expect a dramatic drop in viewership from 27 to like 2.
Well, they all know now. And if you click Blood Bowl, it'll be there within 10 or 15 minutes.
It'll be there.
It's us.
Within the next 15 to 20 to 30 to 40 minutes.
It'll be
with a big bowl of cereal.
He was on turn 11 like 10 minutes ago, so I can't imagine it's going to take him that much longer.
So many turns. That's like barely the start of the second half.
Very true. But thanks everybody for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and cut it off broadcast now, and like I said, hope to see you in a bit on the other match.